I played a lot of this game. This fight always gets me frustrated. Thank you so much. If Elden adds stress, table that game. It's adding stress right now because I think I'm in an area that I'm under leveled. So I definitely have to go and explore more. I still have it in me tonight to do that though. Elden Ring is beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Seriously. Yeah, like I said, if I hadn't been pushing myself, like I cut the grass this morning. Like I cut the front and backyard this morning before work, then worked all day, then took a 20-30 minute nap after work, and then started playing Elden Ring. So yeah, it's that's probably what took some of my energy away. Wait a second. Okay, no, this is just the lighting. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, I looked at the time. If it was, I was hoping, like, I want to spend more time with y'all, but because I was playing Elden Ring, I was hoping when I looked down at the time that it was 9 o'clock. Because I would have felt a lot better. I'm like, look, I put in 2 hours, okay? I put my time in, right? But then I saw it has been an hour. I'm like, yeah, it's not a good night. It is not a good night for this. I was like, oh, jeez Christ. But for anyone that doesn't mind spoilers or has already experienced this part of the game, we are unofficially streaming more Expedition 33, and I am still in Act 2. I say it like that because I think everyone else that's been playing this game is a lot further ahead. Not that I should be comparing myself anyways, but, you know, I treat this like how I treated Tears of the Kingdom. You know, I savor it like a fine wine, even though I don't drink. Used to. Also, I feel like I'm about to experience a... Oh, I'm about to fight the Axon. The Axon is... I would call it like a divine beast in Breath of the Wild terms, or we'll call it like a Titan, you know? There's like 4 Titans, or like in George's Mask, you had the 4 giants or whatever. It's kind of like that. Oh, I have one more fight before I... Oh, actually, no, there's just more to explore. I'm tripping. That's just not the right game for you. When 1 hour feels like 2. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, I appreciate you. Me too! I can't wait to show y'all the Switch. Assuming Target doesn't mess me up. Let me know if I need to adjust anything. Any audio or video or anything like that. She is on death's door. Protective bubbles.
Ready to come.
I mean, we could. Dang it.
Watch out.
Whew. She has 6 health points left. Cheese and rice. Honestly, it depends on when it comes in that day. If it comes in during the day, I wouldn't open it if Unicorn wasn't here anyways, but yeah, I would absolutely do that. We even have a table in the living room I don't know. I might try something different. If we don't, then, you know, maybe I'll unbox it for YouTube. Like, if it comes in late at night, I don't know if I could wait until the next day or next stream to open it up, you know. But yeah, that would be awesome. She's like the one person that I couldn't have silenced.
Okay. Finesse and grace.
I know. I've been slacking. I was like, how many times does he do it? Ow! Great. Finally! Really? Still alive? I'll just shoot her to death. Cheese and rice. Okay. Yep. Can't ignore logic. Y'all are spitting nothing but good ideas out. Ironically, not one time have I thought to do an unboxing vid for it. That's sad. Ooh. That's where y'all come in, though.
Nice.
Now I know I can do it. Now I got plenty of cameras. I got an actual camera now. Got my phone. I still have the Logitech, so I can do like multiple angles. I could really make it look professional if I wanted to. Oh, that's so misleading. I feel like I could jump over there. But like, look at this game. Like, if you're not worried about spoilers, it's gotta be a treat just watching this game. I mean, scale is such a reoccurring theme in this. Everything feels massive, right? Yo, Becca, welcome in. Good to see you. That is the Axon that I have to fight. I'm making my way all the way down to the bottom. Uh-oh. What is that? Oh boy. Nadia, have you been hanging out with Artsy? You're saying a lot of the right things right now. Wow. Ooh. No, that's not worth it. I'm gonna keep saving up. Same thing for her. I love the music too. Who did I not upgrade? Oh, I'm tripping. What am I at? 640? Yeah. $590. What was this one at? $582. Ooh, okay. Allies recover 20% health on switching to virtual. What? What did it say? Oh my gosh. 973. Dang it, man. I was about to switch to the other one. That's so useful. Can't ignore that. Oh, anti-charm. I think Mael needs... No, hers really good. She doesn't need auto rush. Wait, what's this? So you and others have said this is a likely game of the year. Aside from the beauty of the game, what makes it stand out to you? Does it do something different with the JRPG formula that puts it above the rest? Well, thank you so much for asking, Treddy Bear. We'll go ahead and mark this in case this is a hot take. So the first thing I think about is possibly Vanna. If anything, I'll record it if for some reason I'm not streaming it, because I don't know how the end game's gonna be. But the first thing that comes to mind when you ask that was an Xbox 360 RPG called Lost Odyssey. I actually own that game. I remember I bought it digitally years after me purchasing a physical copy, and I remember it was a used copy from GameStop, and the second or third disc, I don't remember how many CDs there were, I would say there was at least 2. The second one was scratched, so I couldn't play it, and for the life of me, I never tried to get another copy. I actually remember it was pretty difficult to find it, and I had learned that this game took a lot of inspiration from that, from Lost Odyssey. As far as the gameplay mechanics are concerned, especially the battle system with those prompts in between the turn-based combat to give you that real-time strategy feel to it and not feel like it's like the old school turn-based RPGs. So we have that. Then we have the storytelling. I feel like there is a lot of mystery to this. And if you don't try to figure everything out, I think you'll really enjoy it even more. There's a lot of sadness, but there's also a lot of beauty. And I'm not talking about graphics. I'm talking about the messages that we get behind some of these stories or situations that we witness this team go through. And if there's anything that seems to be a reoccurring theme, in my opinion, is the idea of always treating life preciously. And I say that because you just never know what can happen. That's all I'll say, out of respect for no spoilers. But it makes you think, you know, what would we do if we lived in a world where there is some entity that has made themselves known and they have trapped you? Well, we'll say within a dome, you know, a world within a world, almost like a snow globe. They've trapped you in a snow globe. And there is a number that you can see off at the horizon. It seems like it's at the end of the ocean. And it is a number that goes down, I'm going to assume, every year. And that number has to correlate, or it correlates with your age. So it's called Expedition 33 because 67 other expeditions have failed. And now, if you are 33 years old or older, you will perish. And what happens to you? I don't know. I'm starting to get an idea based on what I'm experiencing so far in the game, but I'm not trying to figure it out. I want to enjoy this. It reminds me of Xenoblade 3, and the acting is phenomenal. Honestly, the acting, for the most part, seems to really align with the characters, especially Mael. I feel like Mael, Gustav, what's her name? Forgot her name. Lune, Verso, Minoko even, Seal. I would say right now Seal's performance is the weakest, but that's not to take away saying that, like, in my opinion, that she's not good at this or she's not doing a great job. It's just right now I feel like the character that stands out is Mael for sure. And I think Mael stands out story-wise for many reasons, but I care about her. I care about Mael. Like, I want to protect her. I care about Lune. I don't care about Seal as much. Like, I like Seal. She reminds me of, Tomb Raider, but I haven't reached a point in the game where they've shared more character development. So, we'll see. I'm only in Act 2. I don't know how many acts there are, and I don't want anyone to tell me. And there's a lot more variety to this game than one would think, too. It's not open world, but it's not super linear. So I really don't know what you would call this. I don't know what it's called when it's in between the idea of open world, but also not super linear. But I really appreciate it. And then the score, the soundtrack. I think the soundtrack plays such a massive role in our experience because it seems like, based on my own experience, the music really does align with the situations we are witnessing. You'll hear a lot of violin, a lot of flute, a lot of piano, and it just adds to the immersion of the story and really helps you feel what these characters are feeling. Like, they've all lost so much, and they are fighting. It's kind of like the Attack on Titan anime in a way, where, you're trapped in this walled city, and you can't explore the outside world because you're surrounded by titans. And so it kind of feels like that, where, if they don't do something about the Paintress, then they'll just continue to die, and I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think if it reaches 0, obviously, then, humanity is wiped out. At least that's what it seems. So the music is what keeps me drawn in. The music is so good, Destiny, that I can leave this game on and just listen to the music. There's very few games out there, in my opinion, that can do that. Like, not even Xenoblade for me. Like, I don't leave Xenoblade on just to listen to the music, but I love it dearly, The same thing with Zelda. I don't leave the Zelda games on just for the music. But I don't know. And then the more you learn about the development of the game, the more you appreciate it. The fact that it's a small group, small compared to AAA studios. This is made by an indie company. However, these engineers, these developers came from, larger corporations. I don't know if they all came from the same one, like it's Activision, Ubisoft, one of them. I don't know if they all came from them, from that company, but what I do know is I'm so glad they did, because I can only imagine how terrible, how trash this game would have been if it was released by Ubisoft or Activision. That is my opinion. I don't care what people have to say about it. I love Assassin's Creed. I love plenty of other Ubisoft and Activision games. But it does not surprise me that this game has very few in-game transactions. Actually, I think it was just some skins that you have to go through like the PlayStation Store or whatever to get. Like, I don't know if you can get it through here or not. But other than that, this is a complete game, and I could just see this being bogged down with so many unnecessary mechanics or ways to keep you addicted, like to keep you in the game, but in a harmful way. Like for me, I feel like I'm experiencing a form of therapy. Like this is healing when I played this game. If it was made by those studios, I don't know. I just don't know. And it's because the AAA games, the AAA studios, it's all about that. It's all about the bottom line. And you could say that, you know, what if this is how this company feels too? It's like, at the end of the day, even if that's how this company felt or feels, they've done such an incredible job of hiding that, because this game is a masterpiece. Like, this feels like a finished game. And I remember when they posted like 2 months before this game released saying that it had gone gold. So they got to develop this game at their own pace. They got to incorporate hopefully everything that they've wanted to incorporate into this game. And there's a lot of flexibility. There's a lot of accessibility features in this game. I think there's like 5 different difficulties. So there is no reason for anyone to not play this if they're worried about difficulty. And you can adjust that at any time. It's also a single player game. No multiplayer features, no online only mode that you have to worry about, because that's the other thing. I don't know how many people realize it, but I don't know if I can still play a game like Assassin's Creed offline. I feel like for whatever reason I have to stay online, and that's a problem. You know, I shouldn't have to worry about that. I miss the days where you could just put a game in on the console, not worry that it is now deemed unplayable because you haven't updated your game to the latest patch. And that effectively prevents you from being able to play the game more. Unless you find a way to hack it. You know? That's annoying. Yeah, but the thing about that, Keldemo, unfortunately, is there's nothing we can do about it. Nintendo, allowing them to have 8 years to work on this at a minimum, you know, because I don't know. I don't know when they started working on the Switch 2. I'm sure they started working on it as soon as they released the Switch, but or even before they released the Switch. But they had way too much time to think, because Nintendo's now paving the way for these larger video game companies like Xbox, owned by Microsoft, and then PlayStation, owned by Sony, to see how they're doing things, witness all the fan backlash. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we're all still going to buy these consoles when we get an opportunity because of our love for Nintendo. So I just feel like we all talk a big game, but it's selective outrage, and I don't think we can walk the walk. I don't think us Nintendo fans can truly be like, you know what? No, we're gonna all, as a collective, as a community, globally, we're all gonna get together. We're gonna say, screw you, Nintendo. We don't like the changes you've made, and we refuse to buy your new console. It's like, okay. You go ahead and believe that. Tell me why, when you walk in stores, you can't find a single console, right? Everyone just become closet Nintendo fans, you know? Just like how everyone's a Taylor Swift fan, but no one ever wants to admit it. Are we out of the woods yet? Anyways. It is what it is. We are human beings. We're flexible. We adapt. And if it truly gets to a point that's just eating your soul away, no one says you have to play these games. No one says you have to continue to support Nintendo. No one says you have to do any of that. This is all still of your own choosing. So I don't feel bad for you. Don't feel bad for me. Just be smart. Learn as much as you can. If you want to change stuff, you got to change from within. So One of you needs to get a job at Nintendo. Can't be me. They all came from Ubisoft? Hopefully that answers your question, Betty Bear. I think I'm gonna go fight this snake now. Or looks like a snake. Oh! Oh no, I wasn't looking! Thank you. Now, if you have Game Pass, it's free on Game Pass, just saying. But, you know you don't have Game Pass, so you don't have an Xbox. And there's very few reasons to get an Xbox at this point. I was restarting my recording, just in case I want to use this footage later. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I'll use her first. Oh, nice!
Ready to carry.
Ow.
You're better. On me.
Ow!
You're better.
Okay. Gotta learn the attacks.
Yeah.
No!
A storm is coming. Ready to
Oh, I used the wrong one. Dang it. I meant to revive her, but I healed her because the move was called
let the ink flow.
revitalization instead of rebirth.
Save me.
Ah! Thank goodness. Ha 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 ha! I don't know if I've played a game where counters feel so good. Son of a... Okay, now I know I can break the charm just by doing that. Thank goodness. Really? Do you think Twitch is starting to freak out because of people getting Switch 2s and like showing them off? Because I mean, in other parts of the world, it's the next day.
Lightning, strike. Careful, my elf.
Oh, dang it. Okay. I missed all their jumps.
You can't escape.
Dang. She's so strong. Your stream's lagging? I'm gonna restart TikTok. Hold on real quick. Come on, TikTok. I'm gonna have to kill TikTok. Maybe. I can't get task manager up. Hold on. It's not good. I have to do this. I might have to kill the stream. I'll be back.